If there's one MPV that most titos of Manila will remember from the 90s, that would be the Toyota Tamaraw FX. Well, it seems that Toyota Motor Philippines is banking hard on the nostalgia attached to the name Tamaraw because they have resurrected the nameplate as Toyota's newest low-cost workhorse. Now in this video, we will take a tour of the next-gen Toyota Hilux Tamaraw to see if it can live up to its heritage. Let's do this! Back in the 90s, the Toyota Tamaraw has always been the ever-dependable, value-for-money workhorse that ferried people around the country and was the chosen vehicle of a lot of small business owners. It had the versatility of being a family vehicle and a business partner at the same time, which endeared it to a lot of Pinoy families. Now fast forward to 2024, the Toyota Hilux Tamaraw makes a return as the same versatile, business-oriented workhorse, but this time around, using the sturdy Hilux platform. Now, while we still don't have the price for this workhorse, expected to be at around the 750,000 to 1 million Philippine peso price level, providing an affordable alternative to the higher Hilux pickup. So, what can we expect from the Toyota Hilux Tamaraw? But before we find out, special thanks to Toyota Pasong Tamo for providing the Toyota Hilux Tamaraw to do this car feature. Here at Reagan's Rides, we do car reviews of SUVs, sports cars, trucks, and everything in between. So subscribe and hit the bell. Alright, let's start with the front-end cab design of this Toyota Hilux Tamaraw because the rear portion can be configured in so many ways. Now, the official name of this vehicle is the Toyota Hilux Tamaraw because it's based on the same IMV0 platform that it shares with, you guessed it, the Toyota Hilux, the Fortuner, and of course, the Innova. Now, this, my friends, is known as the Toyota Champ in Thailand, but Toyota Motor Philippines decided to go with the name Tamaraw because if they name this the Champ, well, yeah, it kind of makes me feel hungry, you know? Toyota Champ kind of reminds me of a hamburger. So anyway, when we look at the front cab design here, you see that we have a bunch of design elements that calls to mind the now extinct Toyota FJ Cruiser. We've got some blocky shapes here, a semicircular shape for the headlight units. Now this top spec trim gets full LED DRLs and full LED headlights. And we also have a silver painted Toyota badge right there, front and center on the front grille. Now, if you turn your attention to the front bumper of this Toyota Toyota Tamaraw, well, you'll see that it's not a one-piece front bumper. Rather, this is a segmented front bumper, which is part of Toyota's thrust to make this vehicle a low-maintenance vehicle. Now, what do I mean by that? If ever you get into an accident and you have a slight dent on your front bumper right here, you can just replace this panel of the front bumper instead of replacing the whole thing. So yes, that makes it actually more affordable to maintain in the long run. Now the front end design might look like that of an FJ Cruiser, but here on the side, well, this, my friends, is a true blue workhorse. You see, the rear part of this Tamaraw drop side has a drop side pickup truck bed and it has a payload capacity of 1,100 kilos. So yes, this is no slouch, pare. Now, the good thing there is, well, this rear part is customizable. I mean, you can turn this into an aluminum van, you can turn this into a utility van, you can turn it into an ambulance or a police car or what have you, or a school bus, or even this drop side pickup truck. Now, this high trim is supposed to get 16-inch alloy wheels, but, well, this display unit only comes with the 14-inch steelies, which the lower trims all get, all right? So we're supposed to get 16-inch alloy wheels here, but it's not on display. But trust me, you get that. Now, another thing I noticed here is, well, we've got door handles that's found here on the sides of the doors, which is pretty cool. And if you're wondering if you can get the Tamaraw drop side truck in this color combination, well, tough luck, pare. You can't. You see, there are only 3 colors available for the drop side high, the Tamaraw drop side high, and that would be black, white, and silver. So we don't get these really gnarly paint job that we get here, which actually isn't paint. This is actually just a wrap. So, well, what you can do is you can get a white Tamaraw drop side high and follow the same wrap combination right there. Under the hood, we get two engine options here. A gasoline engine if you opt for the short wheelbase Tamaraw, or a turbo diesel that can be found in the long wheelbase trims. Now we also have two transmission options here, a 5-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic. Now for this top spec drop side high trim, we have a 2.4-liter turbo diesel that pumps out 150 PS and 400 Newton meters of torque. Now the power can be sent to the rear wheels via a 6-speed automatic transmission. Now of course, this is just a feature unboxing video, so yes, this is the part where I ask you guys to subscribe to Reagan's Rides so that you'll watch the video of me driving this baby if ever Toyota Motor Philippines sees it fit to lend me the Toyota Tamaraw. Oh boy, alright, so now when you step inside the single cab of this Toyota Tamaraw, well, we only get a single cab here. There's still no dual cab version of this vehicle, so there's that. Now, when you get inside, you will see that it's basic and functional, it's straightforward. You'll see that Toyota prioritized ease of maintenance and affordability with this vehicle, especially here in the cabin. You see that we have these PVC seats here. These are regular PVC seats that are easy to wipe down, easy to clean, easy to maintain. The seats are also just manual operation, of course, but I was surprised to see that we don't get roll-down windows here. Instead, we have power windows and we also have central door locks. So that's a bit of a plus, especially for a basic utility workhorse like the Toyota Tamaraw. Now, we also have a urethane steering wheel here. It's pretty basic, which you can tilt, by the way. You can tilt it. Unfortunately, there's no telescoping. There's also no height adjustment found in the seats. And for somebody who's 5'6", yeah, the seats are kind of on the low side for me. See, we have a lot of headroom here, and the hood line is actually on the tall side. So this might take some getting used to when I'm driving it, but I'll only know when I get to actually drive this vehicle in the future. Now, we don't get any buttons here on the steering wheel except for the horn button. And when you look at your gauge cluster there, well, we only have one analog gauge cluster for the speedometer. Well, make that two because we also have another one for the fuel gauge. On the other side, there's no tachometer here. It just says the word Toyota Hilux, which is weird because this, my friends, is the Toyota Tamaraw. So maybe in the production version of this thing, it will have Toyota Tamaraw said there instead of Hilux. Now, this high-spec trim also gets an upgraded infotainment system. You see, instead of the 2-DIN radio that's found in the lower trims, we get an actual 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system here that comes with, get this pare, get this, it comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Oh yes, man. This might be a simple, straightforward, functional workhorse, but we still get Apple CarPlay and we still get Android Auto. What we don't get though is a reverse camera because, well, as I said, the rear portion of this vehicle can be configured in so many ways. So yes, this being a drop side pickup truck that's meant to haul gravel and sand, yeah, we don't have a reverse camera installed. That's something that you can do in the aftermarket though, because this infotainment system is, well, camera ready, reverse camera ready, if you may. Now, we also have, we have a manual air conditioning system here. We have a pair of cup holders there, and I find it really cool to see that the glove box doesn't really, it doesn't really open down because it's already open, You can put documents there, you can put a lot of stuff, you can even put like large bottles of water or beer if you want. So yes, we have a lot of storage spaces here inside this single cab of the Toyota Tamaraw. Now, in terms of safety, well, we do get the basic safety features here as you are now seeing on your screen. Nothing fancy, no driver assist aids or what have you, just pure and simple passive safety bits. Now we also have the 6-speed automatic transmission lever here, or shifter, which seems to be lifted straight out from the Toyota Hilux, and of course a manual handbrake here, right here in the middle. Now in terms of the other as well, the cabin materials here, pare, it's all hard plastics, easy to wipe down, easy to maintain, durable plastics that will stand the test of time, just like the name Toyota has stood the test of time. Oh yeah. Just like the Toyota Light Ace, the Toyota Tamaraw returns as a business partner and a utilitarian workhorse versus a family MPV that it used to be back in the 90s. It's not really a big deal, to be honest, since those who want a 7-seater Toyota MPV can always get the Tamaraw's grandchild, which is the Innova or even the smaller Avanza or the Veloz. The next-gen Tamaraw has bigger aspirations this time around, which is to dominate the small business segment and fleet programs of larger companies. Now, depending on the price though, the Tamaraw may well eat into the market of the Hilux fleet, but either way, Toyota still emerges as the winner. Thanks for watching.